Hello, it's the Book Caterpillar here, and today I will be reviewing the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society by Mary Ann Shaffer and Annie Barrows. Okay, so I'm going to give a summary. So this takes place in 1946, and basically it's written in letters, so people are talking back and forth, which is pretty cool. And it's about this girl named Juliet who is going to write an article about the island of Guernsey and the people that live there, and a little bit about their life during the occupation, World War II. And so they write letters back and forth to each other, and she gets to know the people there and you get to know them, and it's really quite good and I recommend it. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and I think you guys should read it too. So now I will be doing spoilers, so if any of you don't want to see what happens, bye! Okay, so here come the spoilers. So first I'm going to say the things I didn't really like. And what I didn't like was Juliet's love life. I felt like Mark Reynolds, the American guy, I feel like his character was kind of unneeded to the plot, and it didn't really make sense to me. It was just kind of there and existed. And so I feel like Mark didn't really need to be in the book, and I felt like, at first you were kind of like, oh, okay, maybe she's going to date Sydney, and then you find out that he's gay, I think, which is also a little bit, weird. I felt like it was just kind of randomly thrown in there, and the only one that knew about it was Juliet and his sister Sophie, of course, but also Isola, I think that's how you say her name, one of the islanders. Anyway, so that was kind of odd. And then at the end, when she marries Dossie, I felt like Dossie wasn't a character built up enough. I felt like I didn't really know who Dossie was very well. And I just kind of felt like Juliet and Dossie just randomly kind of got married. And just felt really odd, the whole love life thing for Juliet. I don't know, just my opinion, but just kind of weird, I thought. But other than that, things I loved Elizabeth McKenna. And I thought it was so cool how she was never even alive, while this was going on, but yet she felt so alive, and I was just waiting for Elizabeth to come back, and then she never does, and it's like, oh my goodness. But I just loved her story with Christian, the German soldier, and her daughter Kit sounds so cute. I want to hug her and meet her, and their personalities are so similar, and it's just, Kit seems really adorable. I just want to hug her. And I thought it was cool how her name was Elizabeth, and she went to Ravensbrück because this book called The Hiding Place that I read, there was a woman named Betsy, and her real name was Elizabeth, that was in Ravensbrück, and they just kind of sounded very similar. They were both, they cheered people up, and it reminded me of her, and I was like, oh my goodness. So that was kind of a cool thing. If you guys know what The Hiding Place is, then you'll probably be like, oh yeah. Other than that, sorry, awkward. So I think Kit was probably my favorite character, Kit or Elizabeth. And then I really liked Isola. Adorable. She just sounds like the crazy witch making elixirs and goals. I'm like her. She's not really goals, but she's just crazy. I'm crazy. I'm sorry. Okay. And I loved all the islanders except Miss Addison. I can't remember what her first name is, but I don't really understand her either. She was kind of just crazy in there, but it was funny how she got hit in the face. It was kind of yay, justice. And yeah, so I would probably give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It was really good. And I felt like, and then I thought, yeah, Rita Hayworth, I saw that name, and I thought that was cool how they had some things from that time in there, like Rita Hayworth, and then I thought it was cool too because it gave a little bit of insight about the German soldiers that were there in England and London, and about all the kids that had to leave, and it was kind of sad, but you know, it kind of showed a little bit more of what it was like there in a way, you know, like Juliet's flat got bombed and all the children had to leave the island of Guernsey, and it was just kind of historical, and it was done really well, and I liked that part of it. And I really liked that I just really liked the island and the islanders, and they all just felt so connected, and it just felt so peaceful, and I would really want to go there. Like, it sounds like a really cool place actually, but yet they all sound so crazy. And their book club, the books they read are insane. Like, they read like Shakespeare and like analyses, I don't know. But it's just kind of crazy things they read. But okay, so yeah, I would give this probably 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It was beautiful. The letter form is awesome. I think you should check it out. So, sorry again if you heard the planes in the background as always. Thanks, city life. But, yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, and you can comment, like, and subscribe. I'm really sorry. So, cheerio!